Hi, this is Darman. Welcome to another Minecraft Let's Play video. In this video series, I'm showing you how to build Stampy's lovely world. And in the last video, we built the Melon Moments stand. And here it is all finished and next to the Stampy's Hot Buns, looking good there. And in this video, what we're going to do is we're going to work on some... what we want to do is we want to get this area over here finished up, which... it's going to mean we're going to do some terrain. We're going to work on the path, the actual wood part, and so what I've done here is I've blocked out and made some big shapes here, which is, if you've done terrain with me before, it's not probably unusual, but what's probably unusual is that I've actually built some things prior to the video, so I'm going to give you some dimensions on what I've done here. So that's going to be what your starting point should be. And you know what, remember in the last video I said, boy, you know, I think this path is actually too long. You know what, it is exactly the right length. I don't know how I managed it, but I did. But anyway, we'll get to that at some much later point. Okay, so what we have here, I had mentioned in the last video, I'm kind of basically going to be building from here down. I kind of almost wish I had not built this here, and I'm not sure how much you've built. I probably just said in the video, like, well, just build down straight for a little ways and we'll worry about that later. I seem to remember something like that happening. But if you want to rip this all out and just start right from here, that's what we're going to do. But if you have something here, then obviously you'll be able to adapt based on the dimensions I'm going to give you. So, but yeah, I did mention in the last video, right here, from the edge of this path here, which I'll remind you what the dimension is here. From the, let's see, from the door, let's just say, yeah, well, let's do it from the door. That'll be the easiest. This is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22. 22 blocks of oak, and then there's stairs here with blocks on either side. One more block of just flat oak, and then some stairs right below that. So that's where we are on that. So then right here next to this block, which is flush with the ground, it goes out one, you know, over and over and over and over there. So it's got these two little points here. That's what I'm getting at. And in the last video I mentioned, what we're going to do is just have this one point go all the way down for the purposes of this video. And 50 blocks is what I told you, and it's exactly what we're doing. We're just doing exactly 50 blocks. And that's going to do it for us, I believe. So let's, so from this point right here, all the way down to the end, so just go all the way out 50 blocks, bring it straight out to here, and then go straight down, and, you know, just make that a flat wall there. And here, on this part, you're going to make this 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, oh, I'm sorry, this is 6 here. So what you do is just, if you're building this in the air, I'm not sure what, you know, if you already have some land here, you're just carving it out. So there should be 6 here, and then here, there should be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. And then you can kind of take it just straight back up to this point. If you haven't built the path this far, you can go ahead and build it down to here. I'm not going to fool with this terrain over here yet. Mostly we want to work on this over here. I don't even think we're going to get this part done in this video. So that's that wall. In front of that, you'll see this little block. Now I've got a little barrier here, just kind of holding back this water. And this is the area I've kind of blown up, and it looks pretty chunky and random because that's kind of what it looks like when you use a lot of dynamite. So I've smoothed all this out to make it easy to look at and easy to work with for this video. And believe it or not, these cobblestones are the edge of the lava room. The top, you know, okay, I'm only doing this just to show you. Take this out. Oh, all right, maybe it's not right there, but it's right here. It is. That is the lava room. That's how big that thing is. You know, you don't think of it being that, you know, far away or far underneath everything here, but yeah, that's exactly where it is. It's really wild. I don't know. I think that's weird. So underneath here is more cobblestone because I told you to put that there. Otherwise, your path is going to catch fire. And it will, trust me, it will catch fire. In fact, if you're finding that it does catch fire, once you start laying down this row of stone, which I highly recommend putting something like stone underneath this part here, you're going to be fine. It's only really kind of up until this point that you're going to run the risk of having fire. But anyway, I digress. So underneath here is this this whole thing runs all the way underneath here, except on this side there's going to be some dirt, obviously. But I'm using stone just to make it easy to look at here. So what I'm going to have you do is just go the whole width of, from this wall, and you're going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 rows out, which should take you right to this. We built this in the previous video when we did the terrain video for Squid's house. We brought this terrain all the way out to here. So this line is you're just going to take this all the way down to, we're going to do, it's a total of 31 blocks from here, from this point right here. So, from here all the way out to this is the 31st block right here. And then you're going to step down 1 block, but you don't need to bring it out quite as far. You're going to leave these 2 blocks open and then just fill in the rest up to the wall. And this part here is going to be 21 blocks long. So right from here all the way down to just bringing out the 21 blocks, which will bring it right to here. So there should be a couple of blocks here when you do that. And the rest you can just sort of make flat. Right here, this represents, this is where the water is going to go. Right at this level here. So this is all going to be covered by water, and you can work some underwater terrain as you feel fit, as you want to anywhere. So there we go. So that's 7 minutes of the video, and well, we haven't gotten a thing done yet. So let's get started on this. Now let's see. We're going to need some grass. Primarily, let's see what we want to do. Kind of like we did in previous terrain videos. What we're going to do is the very top layer, the outline. Then we're going to do the bottom layer outline, kind of fill that in, and then kind of work our way from the bottom up to here. Does that make sense? Of course not. I just explained it wrong. No, that's the way we're going to do it. So this piece right here doesn't really matter if it's even there. If, you can get rid of it. It doesn't matter. Oh, and look, you can see more of the lava room down here. There's no chance of anything. This is not going to catch fire because the path. Because this is covered up with stone, so that's not going to be a problem there. But you can feel free to fully cover all that up and bring that stone all the way up to the bottom of the grass. That's cool. That would be fine. There's no problem at all. In fact, what I want to do is kind of even this out a little bit and make this look a little nicer for instructional purposes. Okay, so we're just going to leave that there. So for this one, we're going to leave 8 blocks. And then we're going to go in 1 block. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Then on the 9th block, we're going to go in. And this is going to be 6 wide. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And then we're going to come back out. And this is going to be 5 long. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then we're actually going to, on the 6th one, bring it out 1 block. And it's going to be 3 blocks wide here. And then we're going to go back in. There's going to be 2 here that are just that. You're going to leave those 2 alone. Then we're going to chop in 1. And then we're going to chop in 2. And then this is where our line wants to be. This is going to be 7 long total. So this is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Ooh, I made a mess of this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So we're going to take that out, and we're going to take everything out in front of it. So this is going to just come straight down for our purposes here. I hear a lot of mooing. You hear all this mooing going on? Okay, we're just going to bring those so that goes straight down there like that. They watch you, right? Do you ever feel like that? They just watch you. They always look towards you, even the sheep. When you're around, they kind of look at you. Anyway, sorry. Okay, so this should be 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, I don't want to mess this up at all. Okay. And then we're going to come out 1, and then we're going to have this be 2 wide. And again, this is going to go all the way down there. And this is going to come out This is going to be 2 here, which is fine. We're going to leave these 2 blocks alone. Then we're going to add 7. We're going to come out 1, and we're going to add 7 blocks along here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And we're going to go back in 1. That's fine. Then we're going to make this going to be 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then we're going to go in 1 block. And then on the next one, we're going to go in 2. So it makes this little kind of indent here. And we're just going to bring that. For now, we're just going to bring these all the way straight down like that. It doesn't matter what's showing here. We'll fix that later if we need to. Let's make this meet this ground here. And so there we go. So that is the top outline as far as we want to go. Well, actually, you know, let's do this part over here too. This goes back. This should be 1, 2, 3, 4 here. That's been remainder. And then across here, there's going to be 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, and then we're going to add a row. And there's going to be 6 there. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and then there should be 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, right? And then there's this corner here. Actually, we're going to take this. We're actually going to take this corner out. Come on, corner, get out of there. All right, take that down to sea level there. And then let's just build this up from here. Whoops. Like that. It's going to be fine because that's really it. And that's it. That's it. We're not gonna do anything around the corner because when we get around here, it gets a little tricky. Only because there's not just sand or not just dirt. There's sand. Some things are sand, some are dirt, and it gets a little more complicated. Plus, we're just not quite ready to focus on that area yet. So now we've got the top level is completely terrained in exactly the shape that we want. And this one here, we need to kind of fill this in a little bit, looks like. And so now what we're going to do is we're going to pull back and we're going to do the bottommost layer, the part that's going to be like this, where it's going to be just even with the water. And that's going to be what we call 0. And if you've seen my past videos, you know 0 is where we start building on top of. So, okay, now let's see here. We want this. This is from again from the previous video. There should be from here. There should be 4 blocks of flat, 0 grass, and this area is already built. You probably already built this from the past video. So right there, so there should be 4 there. Nope, I'm sorry. Wait, 3. There should be 3 there. There should be 3 there, and then it should start with this here. But anyway, that's going to end up going across for a little while. But first, we want to start with let's see, right here. Let's just put some. We're just going to put a row of dirt right under that, all the way along this, right up to this point. And we'll just stop there. That'll be fine. And then on top of that. Actually, I should say in front of that, we want to leave these 4 spaces here. Then we want to come forward 1 on the 5th one, and then we want to come diagonally again 1 more, and we're going to bring this across 5, a total of 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then we want to come forward 1 diagonally like that. These will get filled in like that, and we'll eventually fill all this in. Let's see. So then this total is going to be, there's going to be 3 across here. 1, 2, 3, and then we're going to come diagonally out 1, and then this is going to be 2 across total there, and diagonally out 1 again, and 1 more time. Oh, look how good I did that. And then this is going to be 6 wide. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And then we're going to start heading back towards shore a little bit. We're going to go diagonal 1, and we can just bring this straight back here and back up here. We're going to leave these 2, and on the 3rd one we're going to go out 1, and we can just bring that back since we're going to need to do that anyway. And let's see, then we're just going to go in 1 more, bring that one back. And from here, we're going to do 2. Fill those in. And we're going to go back one more, and this one's going to be 3. Then we're going to come forward again. There's going to be 2 here. And one more diagonal here, and we're going to bring this out forward. A total of 5. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oops. 5. Yeah. So this should be even with this. That's what should happen. Obviously, I need a little bit more right under here. I didn't quite plan that well enough. That's okay. That's fine, just like that. That's this where I'm stopping here is not for any particular reason. It's just I decided to stop there, and that'll be fine. It'll be, as long as we're past this area, then this will be fine. All right, so all right, so we're gonna go from here. We're gonna go across 10. So let's see. We've already got 1, 2. No. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, which should line up right with this exactly. So now what we're going to do is just fill all this in that we made this big mess with, and once we fill it all in, I'll be right back to you. Okay, so there we go. That's all filled in, and some of the grass is still growing back in. But so over here, what we want to do is we're going to start stepping, make a little the next level of terrain, which is really already started over here. So if you don't have it, you're going to need to right from this point, we're going to leave these 3 blocks here, and then this is going to be on top of that. This is going to go across 20, total of 20, I think. Okay, I'll double check once I'm done. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, and 20. Let's see here. That's there. Okay, yep, that's right. Okay, so then diagonal to that, we're going to add 1 here and another one here, and yet one more here. And this front part's going to be 7 across. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, which should bring it right past here. Let's see, and then we're going to bring it, it's got to go back a total of 1, 2, 3, and then we're going to go diagonal to that once, twice, and the third time we're going to add 1 to the right of that, like that, so there's going to be 2 on that one there. We're going to go back 1 more, and we're going to bring this straight over to the right. Let's see, how far do we have to, well, you know what, we can just bring it all the way over to the edge of this right there. That will be just fine. So let's fill all that in, including everything. Well, actually, you know what? We need 0. Hold on a second. This has to come back. Okay, so this came straight across here. I'm back to doing the outside terrain, the most lower terrain here. It's over to here, and let's go straight back. But this, okay, so I don't want this last one here. This needs to go back all the way. This should really go all the way back to here for what we're going to do later. So I'll just bring that all the way back to there. So this should only come here to this next to the last block that we had put in there earlier, which is 1 block past this one here that we did earlier. Okay, so now we're going to take this and we're going to fill this in, all the way across here. We're going to fill 1 row. Whoops, well, I kind of missed that one there. Fill all this in and all the way across, all this empty spots here. We're going to fill it in right up to the edge of this, gray block that we built earlier. So I'm going to fill mine in, and I'll get right back to you. Okay, there we go. So that is now filled in and looks basically like this. Okay. All right, now we're getting somewhere. Now we're getting to the part where we're going to start the line that comes from, the edge of this, which is fairly, it's fairly simple. It's no more or less simple than the rest, I guess. So, so from here, from this edge over here, We want to go in that direction, a total of 19. So we've already got some here. Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Whoops, I think I messed up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19. Okay, then we want to go in any stone that we leave exposed. We'll just change that back to grass. So we want to leave that one. We want to go back diagonally 1 here, and then 1 more. And we want to make this line a total of 3. So 1, 2, 3. And we want to come forward again, diagonally 1, and put 1 to the right of that. And then we're going to diagonally again 1 towards us. And again 1 to the right. Again 1 more towards us, and 1 to the right. So these should all, those ones should be, should be 2 there, 2 there, and 2 there. And then we're going to start going backwards 1. Diagonally there, 1 more there, and that's it. Then we want to just bring this straight back and fill all this in. All right. Now let's see. Over, do I have to? Oh, well, actually, no, that's not true at all. That is not true. Let's see how we're going to do this. Go to the edge, find the edge of your walkway here, and bring this edge of it, which, depending on which way you're facing, is left or right, but bring this edge of it from where we just stopped. Bring that edge all the way over to, to just right below, right before that stops right there. Bring it right to that corner right there. I mean, leave it 1 block away from what we just did over there. And then we can just connect this up, and then fill this part in too. So fill all this. Actually, you know what? Maybe we don't want to fill it all in, because we want this to. You know what? Let's just put the planks in real quick, because the planks are going to continue up. Unless you're building from way back here, the planks are just simply going to continue forward to that point. Oops, to this point. Let me try to. This is a 2 block wide path, and this should go all the way up to, let's just bring it to, let's take that out and replace these 2. Bring the path over to here. Otherwise we'd have to flatten it all. Otherwise I would have filled it all in, then dug that back out. So that would have been really silly right there. So then, so that's good. So let's fill all that in, fill all this dirt in over here and over here, and then we'll be right back. Okay, that fills all that in. I got a couple little pieces here that need to be switched over to grass. We'll do that now. And then I'm getting close here. We're starting to look good already. Looking good. All right, so right here, what we need to do, well, I don't really want to get... Now remember how I said I didn't want to level all this out and then dig it out so I could put the path? Well, my brain just figured out that that's exactly what I'm going to have to do here, because we already did that in. But that's okay. We'll get to that in a little bit. We will get to that. So let's see. So the next level, let's go back over to the left. And so from this side, there should be, on the second step, because it goes here, and then there's 1 block here, then there's steps in front of that. There should be 2 blocks here, and it's going to be, then it's, diagonal to that, there's 2 blocks right here. And so then from that point, there should be 14 total. So this is we've already got 1 here. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. So that means that is going to be 1 block past that top level. And then this is going to come out diagonally. And we're going to do 3 here. We can just, since we're here, might as well just fill that in. 3 there. Then this is going to go back. No, I'm sorry. It's going to go out 1 more towards us diagonally. So it should be 3 there. And it's going to come out. And there's going to be 6 going across. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yep. And I'm going to fill that in since I'm right here. like there, and then it's going to start going backwards 1. It's going to be 2 here, and then diagonally here it's going to be 5, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then come towards us again diagonally once, and over there, and to the right of it 1 more, and diagonally again towards us once, and then this should be a total of 17, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. Yeah, so it's going to meet up right with the edge of that. That is correct. Good. All right, so then what we can do is just take this all the way back here, and let's just fill this in. I don't think I'm going to need to cut away for this. It's just a small bit, so we sort of did it as we went. So this is it. We're almost done the main part of this. I'm just going to fill this in, and as you can see, that's getting covered up there. That's good. And what do we got? A couple more here, and that's that. Wow, look at this. Ta-da! Terrain. Isn't it amazing? Like when you're done, you're like, oh, this does look like Stampy's World. Of course, we need to finish this path, and we'll have to put some trees up eventually that go in certain spots. So right here, we want to put a block of oak here, and we want to dig out this block and take that and put a piece of oak in there. And then we want some steps here, and then we're gonna have to dig out this part here to make this, but that's okay. So let's see. So this next stretch is going to be 16 blocks long. So let's just dig this out. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. I'm gonna grab my regular oak. Let's fill this in, and then we can just, go right along there and put the one right next to it. Oops, I will not want to do that. Okay, so then after this, we're gonna make the get in there. We want to make the right turn towards the. Now this is going to be 3 wide here. This is where it changes. This has been 2 wide all this time. Now it changes to 3. So right on the end of these, we just want to put a staircase here, 3 wide here, and then in front of that, what we want to do is put. Yeah, we want to put 2 here, and we're going to put a block of wood on top of that one. Then here we're going to put 1, 2, 3, and we're going to put a block of wood on top of that one. And then we just need to dig this out and make this over to here. So let's see. Let's just dig. Whoops! I didn't really want to dig that out that much. This should be from here. There should be 7 blocks of wood. What did I just dig out of here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. What do you know? That's correct. That is good because that means I did all the dimensions right. Because right here, let's fill this in and put this one last row here. You could make this wood if you want, but you don't need to, because right here, this block, these blocks here, there's going to be 5 blocks here, like starting here and here. That's like kind of the start of it. That is the start of the bridge right here. In fact, there's a couple of. It starts out actually with half slabs. This will be a little preview of when we build the bridge, which will be, I think maybe we'll do that next. There's a couple of blocks on the end and half slabs right there. So that is the first step of the bridge. And in fact, there's like little torches right on top of there. Speaking of which, there should be torches on top of here. And pretty much anytime there's these blocks that go next to stairs, you're going to want to have some torches on there. Oh, I already have them on there. So there we go. Okay, so, well, you know what? Let's finish this off with some flowers. Just really wouldn't quite look the same. Oh, and yeah, before we get too far over here, right here, I wanted to give you the cutout where the soggy sandwich is. And let's see. So that's going to be on the 9th block from here. So let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So here and here. Don't break those. These are where the steps are going to be, and well, in this case, it's it kind of goes out this way and Now I guess I can get rid of this safely. And I'm just kind of randomly put a bunch of blocks there. So the stairs are going to kind of recess in here and in here like that. And this will connect up. Oops, not with stairs though, with regular oak blocks like that. So again, so that's the 9th block. It should be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. It should be 8 in there, and then it goes down. That's where the soggy sandwich is eventually going to go. And we'll do that soon enough. So let's see. Let's finish up with some more flowers. And, well, we just need to kind of put them along here, don't we? Nothing really exciting here. Nothing. We don't need to count these at all. We just kind of just fill them in as we go. Which, although the counting of the flowers is vital, I found, to actually figuring out the dimensions of certain things. Flowers came in very handy for figuring out the lengths of the sidewalks. And that's already filled in over to there. So look at that. Look at this. Oh, we need some flowers over here. And there's a mysterious torch. There used to be a tree, a birch tree, right over in where I am right now. Kind of like, it was like right over, I would say somewhere like right around over here. There's a torch that kind of sits over here for some reason. But it's not there anymore. Although I did like having it, but it's not there anymore. So... all right, so there it is. That's the terrain for that immediate area. I think that's going to do it for this video. This one, I guess what we'll do is in the next videos we'll continue. We'll do this terrain over here, and we can do part of we can do this part over here. It is a little tricky with some. I'll have to figure out a way to make notations for some of it is sand and some of it is dirt and whatnot. So we'll at least get the terrain over to here. Over here it's a little tricky only because this path actually kind of goes up here a little bit and then it starts heading this direction, right into the jungle. And so, but mostly that's kind of out of the scope of where I want to do this right now. So we'll finish this little bit of terrain up here next time. And in the meantime, for homework, if you haven't already done so, like I said, do this path and bring it all the way to the edge there. Even if it's wrong, I will go over the exact dimensions from down there all the way to where it has to turn. So don't really worry about how far you have to go, but over in that general vicinity is good. If you want to start putting in some, I'm not sure if we want to put in water yet because we don't have the land for the other one yet. I don't know if that's easier for you. The bridge goes obviously over water, and it lands on the island for the lighthouse, which, by the way, if you're building on Stampy's seed, you'll find that when you build the bridge to the proper length, you're going to land right in water, and you have to actually extend that island out a little bit, but that's neither here nor there. We'll work on that next time. So I don't think I'm going to put the water in until after I get the bridge and have an idea where the island goes, which, by the way, isn't actually an island, but I just kind of think of it as an island. And so then we can do the bridge, and once we have well, actually, now that we have this top dimension here, we can actually put the milk bar in there now safely. We don't have to worry about building out any terrain here, because this is one of those areas that if you have Stampy's download seed, that you have to extend out a little bit to put the soggy sandwich, the milk bar in, because this will, otherwise it kind of sits right on the edge of it, and it's don't really want to have it that way. So that's it. I think that's it. That's all we're gonna do. What did I forget? Anything? Did I forget anything? Oh, probably. Well, like I said, we're gonna have trees along here. We'll deal with that in the final touches of this area. I think that'll be the time to handle that. So I'm Darman68. Oh, I like that landing. That was like powerful. I'm Darman68. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye.